Welcome to another pick a card reading. This is how they truly feel about you. So choose an animal that you feel you are most drawn to, and let's see what kind of messages are in store for you. Welcome, Pile 1. You chose the Wolverine for this reading. You have the text here, you're a lot tougher than you think you are. So what I see here is that in this relationship, there's definitely this dynamic of someone acting really tough. And it's because you actually are tough. It's because you or your person have gone through experiences that have truly made you guys tougher. But I can also see that this may be a source of issues sometimes when it comes to communication. There is this feeling of a wall that needs to be broken down and a little bit of vulnerability that needs to come out. But before we get to that, let's actually see what they feel about you and any other details about you or this person. First, we have the Justice card. So with the Justice card here, this tells me that someone here is truly interested in seeking fairness, equality, and the truth. This is someone, either you or your person are someone who really values, This is someone who values truth and fairness, someone who may actually work in law, government, legal means, administrative means, anything to do with justice. So this could be police enforcement. This could also just be someone who is a truth seeker of some sort. The feeling that I get with this person, this is a scale. So this can also be Libra energy, actually. So you or the person you're dealing with, there's definitely a sense of protection as well. This is someone who's a really good person. Like, you would see them as a charitable person, as someone who likes to help other people, and maybe you are the person that's doing that as well. Maybe one of you is also very involved in things like humanitarianism or humanitarian organizations. Okay, we have the card of Heart's Desires. So what this is telling me so far is that your person definitely sees you as a very strong individual, and this is one of the things that they like about you. The person that we're talking about here is very tough themselves, and so they kind of like someone that they do not have to tiptoe around, and they feel like that is you. When it comes to how they feel about you, they can see that you are one of the few people that know how to tell them the truth, and that's something they really value. Probably because they are often surrounded by people who tell them what they want to hear, so they really appreciate whenever you are being candid. You are their heart's desires. Like, can you see this card? This is so beautiful. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So they definitely see you as someone that they truly have a great connection with. Let me actually show you guys this as well, just so that you can see the Justice card as well. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Okay, going back. Yeah, so you and this person, your connection is very intellectual in nature. Not to mention the next card that actually came out, if you guys already saw that, is the air sign card, which makes sense since Justice is often associated with the sign of Libra. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. One of you definitely has it. I feel like my camera's a little lopsided. Anyway. So there's definitely an intellectual component to your connection with each other. And I feel that that kind of takes it to another level, which is why it's a little daunting for both of you to be in this connection, because it's not easy to be with someone who really gets you. And it's really scary to feel like, what's the potential, or where could this relationship potentially go? If we allow this to keep moving forward, given that we're so in tune with each other. It's like you're having to bear your true self to this person, and that can be really scary, because sometimes we don't like our true selves, or we don't feel like who we really are is deserving of the kind of love that we want to have. But I see that this person is someone who actually encourages you to just do better and be a better version of yourself. This is someone who's really accepting of you. The card of discrimination is here. This is Venus in Virgo. Okay, so what I see with this person, especially with the butterflies here, is that there is an element of lightheartedness in this connection. You know, you definitely bring a lot of color into their life, and I feel like you help them see things from a different perspective, whereas in the past they might have only taken their opinion. So this is also someone, how their energy is coming through is that they don't really like to listen to other people's opinions. They kind of like their own opinions only. And so you having this connection with them really brings them out of their shell and really shows them that maybe there's something more to love. Maybe it doesn't have to be as cheesy as other people think it is. Maybe there's a different kind of love that we can have that's still just as strong, that is based on trust. I don't know if you guys have had issues. So there's so much talk about trust here. Trust, fairness, honesty. I don't know if you guys have had issues about this in the past, but let me tell you, if you really want to be with this person, that trust and honesty is so important to them, because that's why they have a tough exterior, because they've been lied to a lot. We also have the card of affair. So I don't know if some of you have experienced a third-party situation in the past in this relationship, or if there were allegations regarding that, but I just want to tell you that if you want to deal with this person, they really value honesty. You know, like if you are not happy with them, you should just tell them. Don't assume things, and literally just show them that you want to be with them. That being said, you know, see the card of impulsive, oh, you can't see it, but the card of impulsiveness is here. All right. So with the card of impulsiveness here, this is not necessarily a bad situation. It's just that one or both of you in this relationship, sometimes whenever you guys are frustrated or unhappy with the situation, may act a little too fast without thinking. And that has led to tricky situations in the past. Okay. But that being said, with the affair card here, I strongly feel that this person definitely sees this relationship as something that is fun. You know, they are coming through as the discrimination card, which makes sense. This is all of that like intellectual energy here. You're coming through as the impulsiveness card. This is that card of like being a kind of different from them in a sense that you're more, you do whatever you feel like in the moment. And that's not a bad thing. You guys have a lot of fun together because of the dynamic energies between the two of you, but just know that this person really cares about you. Like I said, you are their heart's desires. They just really like honest people. Okay. So I feel like that's something to keep in mind. We also have the King of Wands here. Now, the King of Wands is often someone who is confident, the executive producer. So there is someone in this relationship that's often like a boss or CEO type of energy. Someone here is very strong and very direct when it comes to communication. They like calling the shots. And also we have the King of Swords in reverse here. This is someone who is an air sign. We also have fire signs. So far things have been making sense. But also with this, okay, the King of Swords reverse, someone here can be a little bit sharp-tongued. You definitely have a way of empowering this person and making them feel that they can achieve anything they dream about. And they really appreciate that about you. But sometimes I feel like you guys get into arguments that, you know, make them think twice a little bit because of the way that you both resolve conflicts in the relationship. So I would just be a little bit careful when it comes to that. This is nothing bad. It's just about understanding that it's not about who's smarter in the relationship or who got it right or who made the mistake. It's about prioritizing the love and affection you guys have for one another, and instead focusing on how you can move together as a couple. Okay, the Chariot card here is is in reverse, so that's a halt in progress. Perhaps you and this person are actually at a pause or standstill in the moment, or you may feel like it's been stagnant between the two of you. This person really cares about you, okay? Sometimes they have a really tough way of showing that they care because okay, sorry to say it, but they're kind of a know-it-all. And so, sorry, the way that they show their love towards you can sometimes be a little bit like it can be misconstrued, because I don't know if some of them like to fix your problems. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. Please confirm in the comments if this makes sense to you. But what I am seeing about the relationship right now is I feel like you guys are not on the best of terms. It's not bad. It's not broken up. It's just a period of stagnancy. And you guys really need to work on your communication, because you guys might say things that are below the belt sometimes, and we don't want to do that, okay? That's not going to fix or help the relationship. It's not going to prove your point. It's just hurting each other, all right? I was actually going to say, with the two kings here, these could be two guys, right? So it could be that you guys are in a same-sex relationship, or for some of you, not all, but for some of you, this is one person dealing with two romantic interests. All I want to tell you is that this person really cares about you, but this is important to them. This honesty, equality, harmony in the relationship, that's important to them. So only commit to this if you know that you can give them that, okay? Now, all right, let's pull some zodiac signs, any additional ones for you guys. Pile number 1. So we have Taurus, and then we have Leo as well. Aside from like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Aries. Actually, the Chariot is also Cancer energy. Relevant numbers, we have 6, 5, 1. We also have number 6 is here again, and number 8. Now, number 6 is Virgo energy. That's also the month of June. Number 8 is the month of August. Number 1 is January. 5 is May. 6 is, again, like I said, it's June. Now let's pull a few initials or charms. Okay. All right. We're causing chaos up in here. So who might relate to this? So first we have 2 letter D's, and then we have the letter T. I don't know if you guys can see that. We have 2 letter D's, and we have letter T. And then we have a peace sign, and then we have a music symbol. We also have letter E and letter R. And then we have a diamond here. So with the music, this is definitely a connection over music, a bond over music, or someone here really liking music. For the peace sign, we also have justice here, so that would make sense to me. That's very much Libra energy. That's also lawyer energy, you know, police enforcement, keeping the peace somehow. Maybe that's just their energy. With a diamond here, this tells me that they're financially well off. You know, they're very rich, or they have stable income at the very least. So these are the charms that I've gotten for you, pile 1. If you'd like to book a reading, make sure to go to mediumisbella.com. There's a coupon code in the description box, and follow me on all my other socials. And if you feel like you want to see the other piles, you were drawn to one of the other animals, go and check them out. Okay, bye. Welcome, pile number 2. You chose the polar bear for your animal. So the description here is stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to outcome. So this is about letting it loose and letting go, allowing things to flow. Some of your manifestors, that's why. Okay, so we're going to start with this reading. So you or the person that you're dealing with right now may be studying or maybe in the field of education. They may just be an avid reader or someone who loves to seek information somehow. Perhaps you met in school or you bonded over school as well. This card reads, reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. I also see that as that you are in a state of studying, assessing, and figuring out your relationship. We have the card of teaching, so that makes sense as well. Some of you guys are teachers or dealing with teachers. You inspire young people to learn. I'm definitely feeling that there is not only a very smart quality to the people who belong in this pile, but also a very helpful, charitable quality. This is also looking a little bit like pile 1, so make sure to check that out. But also with the teaching card here, there's a sense of creativity for some of you and a really strong connection to children. Maybe you guys just really want to have kids, or you feel connected to kids somehow as well. or just feel connected to the idea of teaching and spreading your knowledge to other people. We also have the card of writing here. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words that you write. So, okay, I'm getting here with study and writing that you and your person, perhaps some of you are in long distance relationships or are dealing with some form of like communication that's very lengthy, but I don't feel like it's in person. It feels more like messaging, writing each other. So I see this as long distance relationships, living in different states, living in different cities or different countries even. Something about writing each other a whole lot. Or someone here is very talkative and likes to write long paragraphs when they text. So that's what I'm seeing so far. I also feel that there's a personality here of someone who kind of loves to lecture one of you guys. Okay, here's what I have. So far, when it comes to how this person feels about you, I'm seeing that they definitely feel that they've learned a lot from you in this connection. So the person you're dealing with, they definitely feel a connection to you that is healing somehow and very inspirational. I feel like one of you was a people pleaser at first because of this desire to stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately, right? This is about someone really learning to stand up for what they believe in. So I know that, okay, I'm getting a few things. One is that one of you must have left a group of people. So it's giving me, yeah, it's just giving me that feeling of like one of you left a group of people. This is similar to leaving a religion, leaving a big family, or leaving a relationship that was controlling. Because I'm getting that for some of you guys, like you're getting the chance to be your own person for the first time, and this relationship is teaching you how. So, okay. We also have the card of sexuality here. So someone is still figuring themselves out. So, you know, that might have very well been the case, which is someone was figuring out their sexuality, whether that's in terms of sexual orientation or sexual freedom. I don't know if this is allowed on YouTube to say that word, whatever. Anyway, what I'm feeling is that someone is still figuring themselves out in this connection. And so there's, okay. Some of you are also in age gap relationships from what I'm hearing. I just feel like there's still a lot for both of you to figure out. And it's really important that you give each other the space to learn and grow, okay? Now, all right, let me see here. We have the card of resourcefulness. So your person is coming up as this card, the sun in Cancer, which is resourcefulness. So someone here is definitely a family person and just loves the idea of family, whether that's their own family or starting either their family growing up or like starting their own family, right? So I see someone also being very resourceful here. But I see that this person has learned to be resourceful through adversity. So there's this feeling of, I now want to build my future with you because I've spent so much time being alone, and you make me feel like it's okay to want to be around people again. There are some heavy trust issues here that are coming through, and this feeling of like someone here is very, very okay with being alone. Like they're cool, you know? But I'm getting that through this relationship, they have learned that they actually want to bond with people more. So through you, what you have taught them is that it's okay to trust. That's definitely something that's big here. And possibly what you've learned from them is it's okay to speak up. So it might be that both of you are learning these things from each other. I'm just going along with the flow here as well. I'm seeing that with this person, their feelings towards you, they definitely have a lot of gratefulness for you because they went through a lot of healing through this relationship. But I will say that there's a part of them that's still learning, growing, trying to understand what they even want in life, which is why I kept saying either some of you are in age gap connections where someone's a little bit younger, or there's something where someone is still, they just got out of like a serious connection, or they just got out of something that suppressed them, held them back for a while, and now they're just figuring themselves out. That's the story here. And so that's why in this connection, even though they feel very connected to you, you're gonna need to give them time to figure their stuff out, okay? Originality. See? Exactly. That's what we talked about. So this is Mercury in Aquarius. Someone here is literally like they have a very interesting sense of style. So the person you're dealing with, or yourself actually, one or both of you love to stand out. So this could be in terms of fashion. This could be in terms of like, you know, going out in public dressed in a certain way. You guys love to stand out because okay, you have given them this courage to pursue their own interests and to not be embarrassed. And I feel like they've done the same thing for you. I feel like you guys are like teaching each other like the same lessons, just in different ways, because it's giving me this feeling of like teaching someone that it's okay to be yourself, but like in different ways. So maybe they taught you how to be yourself because they speak up for what they believe in. And maybe you taught them to be themselves because you taught them it's okay to trust other people and they don't have to be alone. And people aren't going to shun them away. There's something about that dynamic where I keep seeing this feeling of like, yeah, someone really left. Did someone leave a cult here? But like, because that's the feeling it's giving me. Like someone left a cult, someone left like a family member or like an organized religion that was like really tough on them, because there's something about the dismantling of beliefs absolutely that changed this person. Now we have the card of control. So you are showing up as the card of control here. That makes sense because remember I was saying at the start of the reading, it's important for you to let go and let things flow. So I understand that you're feeling a little bit of anxiety. You're feeling a little worried about this relationship because you're not sure how it's going to pan out. And perhaps past experiences haven't been the best, right? You got to learn to let things flow, okay? Because like I said, you and this person, you need to feel this sense of freedom to be exactly who you want to be. And that's how you're going to keep this relationship strong. If you guys are trying to tell each other what to do, then you just moved from one group of people that's trying to run your life, or one person that's trying to run your life, into a whole other relationship that's doing the same thing. And I feel that it's important to allow things to flow here. See, there's so much of this angel symbolism, and I chose to wear my like angel nails today, but I'm really noticing this right now. So I really feel there's some form of connection to that. Someone like grew up in a really strict household. There's something about that. Tell me in the comments. I would love it if you guys did that. Now, okay, here's what I feel. You have literally the world below you. Like you have the world or the globe below your feet. You have so many things left to explore. And the more, or actually the less you overthink, the more you're going to have fun. Remember that you and this person bonded because of the care you guys had for each other. This is Cancer energy. This is someone who feels really comfortable with you because they see you as part of their family now. You know, there's something about you that makes them feel like, wow, like I feel really at home with you, you know? And so if you're going to try and force them, or kind of not even force them, but pressure them, even if it's unintentional, if you're going to try to pressure them to tell you, where's this relationship going? Is this going to go somewhere? Are you going to ask me out? That's not going to feel good to them. Nor is it going to feel good to you, because what if they said yes? You'll never know if they said yes because they wanted to or because you just got them to, right? We have, see, 9 of Wands here. This is the meeting parents card. It's in reverse. So there's definitely someone here who just does not want to be defensive anymore. They don't want to keep things on guard. There's Sagittarius energy here, by the way. And then there's the Page of Cups in reverse here. So how I see this, okay, Sagittarius energy or Temperance card for me is also about exploring their sexuality or gender identity as well. So here's what I feel. There's something about this relationship where someone has not been feeling so good. Okay, and perhaps you're receiving this reading at a time when things have already kind of broken up or it's been heated for a while. It's not impossible to work through things, but remember everything I've said. Okay, stop trying to control the outcome of this. If you want to be in this person's life, be there because you want to be there, and understand that they will need to make these decisions in their own time. They need to feel free enough to make these decisions. And I'm sure that if you were in their position, you would likely feel the same way also. You would also want to have the luxury of choice to do things in your own time. Here, I'm seeing that we gotta be a little bit careful because someone is feeling disconnected from this connection. Doesn't matter if this is a relationship or not, by the way. Someone's just feeling a little bit disconnected. Someone is feeling like, I don't even know if we're supposed to be together. You know, like, do I even really want to be with you? Sometimes we fight a lot and we get really defensive about each other. Here's what I see. Like I said, this person is kind of reassessing how they feel. They really did feel a lot of love for you. I will say that. Again, I keep feeling this feeling of like gratefulness. There's so much gratefulness from this person to you because something about this relationship, like you taught them so much or you got them out of their shell. It's just that sometimes one of you or both of you can be a little hard. It's like hard for one of you or both of you to set yourselves free and to just go along with the flow. And that's really what the main focus is here. Someone may also actually, some of you guys, I don't know if this is actually what's going on, but for some of you, this person really needs to explore. And some of them want an open relationship, but you still have to be honest with yourself if that's what you want, okay? This person really did care, and I feel like they really do. They're just having doubts now because of everything that's been happening recently, but that does not take away your mark on their life. Okay, that's what they want to communicate to you. We're going to get now some zodiac signs and charms for you guys. Okay. So, all right, can we get some zodiac signs that this message relates to? We have Pisces and Aquarius. Okay, can we get 2 more, please? We also have Taurus and Cancer. So that kind of makes sense. Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius. Now, I want to get some numbers, relevant numbers for this relationship. We have number 10, which is the month of October. That's also Capricorn energy. And the number 1, which is January. That's also Aries energy. Now we're going to get some charms. All right, so we have quite a few letters that came out. All right, let me actually show you guys. So we have the letter Z, V, F, M, D, J, and same repetition of the same other letters. Now we also have the crown here. So whenever I see the crown, that's also Leo energy, but that can also be someone here who, oh, I'm hearing a few things, okay? First off, the crown is someone who can be a little bit controlling in a relationship, or they want things to go their way. I don't know if that's you or them. This is not, like, I'm not trying to tell you that that's how you are, okay? Sometimes we can all be a little bit like that when we're afraid. Now, it's about letting go and letting loose. But with the crown here, someone here is very, like, they command respect a lot. So I don't know if they have a really high position or just someone respects them. Maybe they're an actor, maybe they're someone who's famous, maybe they have a certain position, or they're an authority figure somehow. But I just feel like they're very respected by certain people. And with the crown also, I see this as having like a very important family or bloodline. Someone here is like, maybe they're related to political figures or related to like actual like royals, you know, rich people. There's someone here who's connected. I don't know who that is, but comment below. So that's actually it for your reading. If you felt drawn to the other piles as well, make sure to check them out. Book a reading with me. My site is mediumisabella.com. There's a coupon in the description box, and I would love it if you guys liked, subscribed, and shared this video. It really helps the channel. Okay, so I love you guys. See you next time. Okay, bye. Hello, pal number 3. You chose the honeybee for this reading. So it says, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. Already, I'm feeling that someone here is not in the best mood, okay? So yeah, we have to let compassion and forgiveness rule, all right? I also feel like you and this person with the honeybee, this is literally about the sweetness in life. You and your person must have had a really sweet start to the relationship. This is the type of love where, oh my gosh, it's the first time I've ever experienced those Wattpad romance moments with someone in a relationship. You know, like this is the kind of person that either did them for you, you did it for them. There's something very cheesy about it, especially at the start of this connection. We have the card of the healer here. So we have here, you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So someone here is a healer, or works in the medical field, or works in a field of spiritual healing as well, any other type of healing. So things like Reiki, energetic healing. I also feel that someone here has a very healing energy. So there's a very calm energy around that person. And also that this relationship would have healed the two of you. So someone here would have gone through a really tough time, and you just felt like, wow, this is the first time I believed in love again. Regardless of what the state of this connection is now, there must have been that moment of, okay, that healed me from a previous trust issue or from a previous relationship issue. Something changed in a positive way. Now, your person also sees you in this way. They see you as someone as well that's really sweet and romantic and caring and forgiving and compassionate. And they also see that same energy within you. We also have the card of strength here. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. Exactly what I've already been saying. So this person sees you as a source of their strength. Like I'm literally seeing this knight here, and I'm feeling like there's a connection to like, every time I look at you, I just feel like I'm going to be okay. Someone here also experiences anxiety or depression, actually, I want to say that. So the feeling I have with this relationship is that it's been really healing, and that your person's true feelings towards you really relate to seeing you as someone that's made their life significantly better, which is really sweet, okay? We have the card of vacation, so you will be traveling soon. Some of you are in long distance connections, or there has to be a connection to travel. Something like, oh, we travel to see each other once a week, or we kind of travel to another city to see each other. Or perhaps at the start of your connection, you were in different places or different countries. So when I saw this vacation card again just now, I kind of heard, so just pack your bags. So I don't know if someone here like is actually going to be going on a vacation soon. And I will say, some of you guys, like I said, some of you are not on the best of terms. So I feel like for some of you, you guys are dealing with like a situation where someone's not, like I said, not on the best of terms with each other. Because someone's packing their bags, or someone's thinking of packing their bags. And then I looked and glanced, and then we have the secrets card. This is Scorpio energy, Venus and Scorpio. This love is definitely very intense, very transformational, and very healing. And this person really cares about you. But there's someone who's a little bit of a flight risk here. You know, someone here likes to run away whenever there are conflicts instead of just having the conversation head on. And that's not the best energy to take into a connection. There's definitely a talk that you guys need to have about that. With the secrets card here as well, your person is the one that's showing up as the secrets card. So I see this as your person does not allow you to carry their burden somehow. Whoever the healer is, I feel like this would correspond the most to them. So this could be you or your person. But there's someone here who definitely is like, no, I'm okay. Meanwhile, they're like suffering inside. But it's their kind of their nature as a healer. Like they feel like they have to carry everybody else's burden. So someone here needs to be reminded that it's okay to allow their secrets to come out. It's okay to be honest, okay? I feel like this relationship is really mostly about healing. That's what they keep repeating here. All right, let me see this here. So you are showing up as the vision card. So with the vision card here, Sun in Pisces, I definitely see you, and the inspiration card as well. Like I said, I see you as someone who's inspired your person to do better, because there's some form of a healing aspect to this connection. Some of you were inspired by your person, or you inspired them to take a job that you didn't think you could succeed at, or you didn't think you would be good at, or you had so many doubts. There's something like that. There's a consistent theme of this relationship where inspiration is the dynamic between the two of you. So someone here is constantly inspiring the other person or it could be both of you, inspiring each other to go for opportunities you never would have thought of doing, or you never would have thought was like good for yourself, right? So I see this as a very good connection so far. I feel like your person and their feelings towards you, it's very positive because they definitely see you as a light in their life. We want to be careful though, okay? We don't want it to be like you're the only reason they keep doing things. They need to be honest with themselves, and they need to learn to be honest with you if they don't like doing something. And this may be reversible. It could be that you're the one that needs to be honest if you don't like doing something, because I feel like, yes, the relationship is inspirational, it's life-changing, and that's good, but only if you want to do it. Otherwise, one person may start to have resentment for the other person, and they may start to feel like, oh my gosh, like you're making me do these things, when in reality they kind of wanted to do it. We want to have a clear conversation with that, and we also need to have a clear conversation relating to disappointment. You are not disappointing each other by saying no, right? You guys need to kind of clear things up, because like I said, this is an energy of forgiveness and compassion, and so far it's looking like a really good connection. I feel like it's just that someone here is a martyr. They like to they don't like to suffer, but they do have a tendency to suffer in silence, and it's just not the healthiest for this connection. We have the Empress card here, or the Bachelorette. We have the Six of Cups reverse, and then we have the King of Cups reverse. So how I see this is that you are definitely someone, okay, the Empress, I'm kind of referring to you guys, but this is in general, regardless of gender, okay? Your person definitely sees you as a very healing and nurturing force in their life. They definitely feel inspired by you. They feel creative around you. They may even feel very excited around you. And yes, I mean it in that way also. But I see that because, again, there's a lot of inspiration. So this is the kind of person that, like, without you, quite honestly, they probably wouldn't do anything. So, like, if you're someone that's very active and into sports, if you were gone for a month, this person would not go out, So, again, it's like great because you have a good influence on them, but that's also not the best energy in this relationship, because we want them to pursue their goals for themselves. I'm also I just smelled something really strong. Someone here has a really strong perfume, and it's like you're notable, or you're known for your scent or your perfume by people around you, either you or your person. Six of Cups in reverse indicates something from the past or a past connection. So I definitely see that you and your person have had a lot of history with each other, because like I said, this has been a really healing connection. So this may be an ex that's coming back from the past, or someone you're dealing with now, but you've had a lot of history together. Some of you will have had 6 years with each other, or 6 months. There's something about the number 6 or around that time. So 4, 5, 6, 7, I'm also seeing with the Six of Cups and the Bachelorette here, or the Empress, this is about mother issues. So someone here has mother issues as well. This is why this connection has been really healing, but it's also why we need to learn not to rely on a relationship for healing. With the King of Cups here as well, there may have been someone here who lost a father figure, or who is disconnected from their father. So there's father issues also that's coming up here. But I also see this as the card of detachment. So there must have been 1 or 2 parental figures in this connection where the parents were not around, or the parents were not very connected to that person. And okay, so what's going on, all right, is that this relationship is very loving, yes, but there's a little bit of parentification in this relationship. So for one or both of you, you're kind of seeing each other as like your parents. And sorry if that's a little weird, I'm sorry. But this is why I was saying, right? It's important that you or them, like, someone has to say no if they actually don't want to do something. Because if not, then we're saying yes because we're afraid of getting into trouble, right? That being said, this person has a very strong connection towards you. At times a little bit too strong. at times a little bit codependent. They really love you, they really care for you, okay? But the message here is more so about healing the parts of ourselves so that we can avoid and no longer have this fear that someone's gonna leave us behind or that something's not gonna work out. All right, what we're hoping to do here is to heal the relationship, not just as partners but as individuals, because you guys have like this really strong love with each other, and I see that and there's definitely like a history of this love. I keep getting the past as well. We also have 12 here. So someone here must be a Pisces for sure. Or there's something about number 12, which is the month of December as well. Okay. Either way, I just feel that this connection has the potential to last. Okay. But the feeling that I get is there's some emotional maturity that needs to be achieved. And I feel like you and this person are due for a vacation soon, actually. So whoever's needing to hear this, that's why the honeybee card kind of came up. Honeybees are all about the sweetness of life and enjoying life for how it is in the moment, instead of waiting for one day for happiness to arrive. Right? We need to claim this happiness now. So go claim your happiness below if you would like to. My happiness is mine now. That's your affirmation. Okay, so I feel like you guys are due for a vacation or due to go on a date, due to go do something fun with each other, because I feel like it's really going to help you guys. All right, so that's what I have for you here. We're going to get some relevant zodiac signs and relevant numbers as well. ASMR. Okay. All right. So we have Leo and Sagittarius. We also have two number 3s here. 3 is the month of March, and that's also Gemini. That's also like 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months from now. Let's get 2 more zodiac signs here. Cancer. So you guys saw that. That's Cancer energy. And then I already don't remember the other cards that came up. Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, I believe. And I just saw 47. So I don't know. There's like, you must be seeing a lot of repeating angel numbers, because that's been happening a lot in this reading in particular. It's just a sign, okay? And some of you have been asking for that sign. So universe is giving it to you. And they're saying you need to listen this time around, okay? So we have Mercury here. I wasn't going to get that, but it came out. So with the Mercury card, that is Gemini or Virgo energy. Also just someone who's a healer, someone who's really smart and intellectual. We have the letter F and 2 letter H's here. So letter F and letter H are definitely important. We also have the peace sign. This is someone who's a peacemaker, who loves peace, doesn't like to fight, sometimes avoids conflict. The diamond, so someone who's here is financially stable or financially really rich, actually. We have the butterfly card, which signifies transformation, and how this relationship definitely made a difference in their life. But we also have, oh, if I can get it with my beautiful nails. We also have the turtle here, which is all about slow progress. Don't be upset with this person if they have a tendency to take things slow, because they really need it, okay? Any more letters for whoever these people are? I barely got anything. We literally just have F, H, and M. Can we get a few more? And then U, and then letter Z. F, H, M, U, and Z. Group 3, this is what we have for you for this reading. If you feel drawn to all the other piles, make sure to go and check them out. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, go to mediumisabella.com. The link is in the description box. I also have a coupon code there if you would like a discount. And I would really appreciate it if you guys commented anything you resonated with and liked, subscribed, and shared this video. It really helps the channel. I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.